Hey, what is up guys, Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Counter-Site video. Alright, before we proceed, if you guys are not aware, we have not one but two coupon codes for Counter-Site. Now the first one was adminfd001, right? I did input that yesterday, but we have a second one today, and you can view it through this particular image right here that they released on their Facebook page, Counter004. Let me try that out. Okay, what will this give? Okay, you do get a selector, 10 APT cores coupon. Alright, that's definitely something that's useful for sure, and I do appreciate that. Alright, let's jump into the video. Okay, let's have a look. You open the raid. Alright, we'll do raid later. This week's ups and bams. Oh my god! Rosara ban 2 instantly? Sylvia Lena Cooper ban 1? Oh shit! Awaken Hilde ban 2? This is the highest ban I've ever seen Awaken Hilde been on. It sucks to be a Holy Trinity. Now I feel bad for the religion as a whole. Any Holy Trinity want to come out to me and invite me to join your religion? Any Holy Trinity here? Want to say, hey Guitar Rock, do you know that you can still pull for A Hilde? Do you know that A Hilde is still there? Look, A Hilde is still there. You can still pull for her. Guess what? Ban 2, no thanks. Ban 2, never. Here's how I look at it, right? A lot of Awaken Hilde users, they will move on to... Yeah, it's just so difficult to use Awaken Hilde, right? It's just so hard to use Awaken Hilde. You can't use 8 cores, you can't use 8 cores, man. You can't use 8 cores unit. Impossible to use. So I would say most people will scrap Awaken Hilde altogether. But here's the thing, right? If you are an Awaken Hilde user, who's your other best tank? Probably your next best tank is probably Li Yumi. But whether or not Li Yumi is gonna be good depends on Enterprise. So we're gonna check out the banship. Enterprise is ban 2. Why am I talking about? Li Yumi is good because Enterprise is ban 2. There won't be much Enterprise, so Li Yumi can be freely roaming around, which is good. Alright, so you can go for BBC, you can go for Li Yumi. Rosara is banned, not that big of a deal. Most people are going to go for most people is going to go Gayun, Carl or Young depending. Carl and Young is released, Gayun is released. So Gayun is going to be really strong this week, man. Gayun, Carl, Young, expect these three to come back. This is going to be centered around Carl, Gayun, Young Harim, and probably Li Yumi this week, right? Okay, Enterprise ban 2 kind of sucks. So we are forced to be Stella abusers again, or or Gleipnir. I think I'll just use Gleipnir or whatever shit, man. Wait, my new Ohio is released though? I'll be a new Ohio. I'm a proud new Ohio abuser this time. Let's go. Lake Superior can't be used, Enterprise really can't be used. These two are really bad. Kamizumi can still be used. Ban 1 is still okay. Somewhat usable in a way. Of course, you do have the slower skill. What makes Kamizumi strong is the early skill. I feel like at Ban 1, it just doesn't have that power anymore. So I'll use New Ohio, most likely. Yeah, I'll stick to New Ohio. Let's have a look at the up units though. Let's have a look. So we know that Gayun, Carl Wong, and Young Harim is going to be everywhere. So these three are going to be everywhere. And Li Yumi. These four are going to be everywhere. And I'm surprised that Evelyn is not banned. So Evelyn is going to be there. Young Harim is going to be there. Li Yumi is going to be there. Carl Wong is going to be there. Gayun is going to be there. So those are the staple for this week's meta overall. But let's have a look at the up units. Yomina! Brownie Moore! Oh shit. They are forcing players to build her. Not gonna build Brownie Moore. BBC! BBC's cousin though. Oh shit, I never built my BBC. I never built my long hair BBC. How do I make this work? Yomina and BBC, I don't think I can build two. Brownie Moore. Anyone here has Brownie Moore? Anybody? Anybody already purchased all the Brownie Moore shards? Nobody has her. Come on. Let's all be honest here. Yomina is a 3-cost ranger. Would you use her over Gayun, Carl Wong, which is also a 3-cost this week by the way? Like, who would use her? Unless you don't have Gayun, unless you don't have Carl Wong. But I feel quite weird that she's in a really weird spot right now. 3-cost ranger. What's the benefit of using her? I can't see a benefit of using her, to be honest. I feel like they should have waited next week maybe. There's just so many other options this week. Only 3 ban units. Last week we have like 6. Oh yeah, the twins is going to be annoying as well. They released the twins. I didn't realize that. Twins and Li Yumi is going to dominate the front lines. I think... Okay, here's what I think, right? Chifuyu might be dropped a bit. I don't think you need Chifuyu this week. Usually people use Chifuyu to deal with A Hilde. But I think this week most people will go for twins, most likely. You might need Sanae this week, I think, in a way. Yeah, I don't think people will use Yomina. Okay, Benedict though. Benedict is an option. I think Benedict is a good option. Because if you don't have Leomi, you can use Benedict, in a way. If you don't want to use BBC, BBC is 4 costs. This guy is 2 costs. 2 costs is... Yeah, 2 costs can be good, I think. This guy is quite strong. I know he has a lot of stun. But I don't think you can use him as a solo defender. Benedict or KFC guy. Benedict is still cheaper. You can even make him a 1 cost, right? If you set as a leader. Alright, let's talk about Benedict. Because we have talked about the other characters. Regarding Benedict, right? So this guy is actually stronger than a lot of people give him credit for. But he's also lacking a lot of things. Basic skill, he does have AoE damage. 2 valid hits, which is not bad actually. Passive skill, basically decrease range damage taken by 10%. And it goes even higher, right? By 10% here, but you can increase up to 20%, 30%, and crit damage taken also at level 5. So he's almost like an anti-sniper, Chifuyu can deal with him easily, for sure. But against range, he can have some sort of impact. Now this skill, Special Bible, Bible Impact, delivers attack, inflicts AoE damage, and stun targets for 3 seconds. If you think about it, he's similar to KFC guy, where the special skill can stun. And also you have ultimate skill, which also stuns. So he has 2 skills that stuns. He has basically a special skill that stuns, and he has an ultimate skill that stuns. Alright, but earlier I said I don't think he can be a solo tank. The reason why, if you look at his kit, he's more of stunning the enemy, but he don't have a taunt. Alright, most defenders, they have taunt. They have ability to taunt, which is what he's lacking. Like Ryan has the ability, for example this one, that forces 3 enemies to attack him. Benedict doesn't have that. So to use him is a bit tricky. I don't think you can use him as a solo defender, because not having the taunt, meaning that they can still hit your other striker or whatever. But I guess you are not supposed to use him as a taunter, you're supposed to use him as a AoE stunner. Because valid hits 2 on this stun here and valid hits 3 on this stun here. 6 seconds stun though. This is pretty crazy. If you can go all the way, maybe you can go CTR even. I'm not sure if you can even make him go up all the way. But the 6 second stun is really crazy. That's more than Shiyun. But yeah, if to be able to get the ultimate, you might need CDR or something. For Brownie Maw though, I think Brownie Maw is only good for soldier teams. Like, to be able to use her efficiently. This one basically cancels non-permanent debuffs cast on ally soldiers. If you run a soldier team, she's gonna be good. Again, it really depends. If we have the admin soldier coming, then maybe she's gonna be good in those teams. Because giving your debuff immunity to your soldier is gonna be insanely crucial. Unless you are already running a soldier team right now. And then the special skill basically throws grenade that reduce enemies attack speed, increase soldier units damage resistance. And Yomina, dang. I don't think I'll build her. I'll build her eventually just to get her counter case and stuff. But she does have an AoE on basic attack. She does increase crit damage on this skill. AoE damage here, valid hits +1. I don't know if I'll use her. I don't think I'll have spot for her. I think most players' team are gonna look something like this. Like, let's be honest, right? Like the generic kind of team. 2 frontliners at least, or maybe 3 depending. Kalwon and Gaeon is gonna be there. You're gonna have 1 Young Harem for sure. This one you can use Benedict or whatever. This one you can either use Elizabeth. Like if you don't have twins, most likely you're gonna use Chifuyu or some other striker, most likely. Some people might use Sanae instead of Xiaolin, which I can see the benefit for sure. But if you want to get rid of Aomina, I think Xiaolin is better to get rid of Aomina. I'm not sure if Sanae is better. Missing Evelyn? Oh yeah, you're right. No Rosara. Rosara is banned. You shouldn't use Rosara this week. Dude, it's ban 2, it's not just ban 1. That's a good question, right? Should I replace... Maybe I don't need Sniper then. Maybe I don't need Sniper. I just go for Kang. Do you guys plan to use Sniper? I wonder what's the benefit. Like it's either you go Sniper, right? I'm guessing most players' team will look something along these lines. Yeah, now we have a lot of units. Yeah, compared to last week. Last week we have like 7 units banned, right? This week is only 3 units banned. So yeah, I think something along these lines. For sure, I'm not going to let go of Young Harem.